think it's just something that's in the back of all of our minds in regards to how do we create a process that potentially would be easier for us, the Committee of Jurisdiction, to oversee these issues, to see what's going on. It's more transparent, to understand it better, to have a bit more clarity at times. But as we discussed last year, part of the problem is that in 2003, dealing with solid waste and the landfill wasn't the major concern at the time. It was more on the mill side.
Correct.
And so things moved very quickly. And upon reflection now, how do we potentially remedy any of these problems? And I don't think that wasn't really addressed because there's often a heightened level of tension around this issue. And to me, I think sometimes it boils down to just what I stated, this either perception of a conflict or maybe there is one.
Yep.
I don't know, but how do we, maybe going forward, resolve some of these issues and relieve some of that tension?
Yeah. Well, I think this has been, for everybody concerned, a work in progress, learning, sort of driving the car while building it kind of experience. And I think in this report, again, with the resources we have now, one of our suggestions is, as you said, more transparency. If we had a website totally devoted to Juniper Ridge, where we could have some frequently asked questions, we could report on new things that are happening, we could have an ability for people to easily go and email us with questions or concerns, that might help. And then an annual report to you all and the government with just what has our experience been with the landfill over the year. I'd also say was it 2 summers ago? Was it last summer? I don't know. It was sometime recently. As a result of some of the tension, and we're all learning as we go along, in response to that, SPO did adopt a rule which now requires a public hearing if there are amendments to the operating services agreement on, pretty much areas that are going to really affect the operation or the capacity of the landfill, that we have to have a public hearing on that.